It's your boy Cuzzo. This is my take. This ain't first take. This ain't they take. I'm giving you the latest topics on the NBA and more.
What's your first topic today?
Well, I got this damn loser jacket on right now, so we're going to get straight into this 0-3 series and what's going on with the people not talking about. Because I'm talking. First of all, let's talk about this coaching. Darvin Ham has to go. That's not coaching. It's the playoffs, right? So it's the playoffs, and I'm not the smartest man in the world, but if we're talking basketball, 82 games, you go into the playoffs, you have a rotation. You pretty much know who's on your team. You know who's going to give you what. You don't go into the playoff experimenting with lineups. For what? So they dog D-Lo. He's off. I get that. He comes out. He does everything the people in the team ask him to do. Be hot, have fire, shoot. He comes out. 3 for 3. Back-to-back-to-back threes. He ain't looking at LeBron to pass the ball. No nothing. Firing. 3. You know what Coach Ham does? Take him out to pit Spencer Dinwiddie in. He's been on 18 teams already. Like, what that? Why would you do that? It's not time for experimenting, bro. We can't do that. And you're playing Denver. You have no margin for mistakes against a championship team, caliber team. You don't have that. You can't do that. Now, let's get to the things that they don't want to talk about. Game 2, I want to talk about the LeBron James miss before Jamal Murray iced that game winner. They're not going to talk about that on ESPN. I'm sorry, but they not. Wide open. Now, look, not saying nobody misses. Could have been tired, could have been fatigued. He's 39 years old. I get that. No, I don't. Go back a few games. He was playing the Brooklyn Nets. They not a playoff team. He hit 9 threes. You know what the media talk? Oh my God, you ever seen a 39-year-old man hit 9 threes? When it don't matter. Why he ain't hit that 3? I know who would have hit that. Michael Jeffrey Jordan would have hit that. Wide open. The defender was on the floor. Like, no, literally. The defender was on the floor. I think it was KCP. Probably threw himself on the floor on purpose because he plays. He's under LeBron. Not under LeBron, but he's under, you know, the management of Rich Paul. Rich Paul, yeah. He's under Rich Paul, so that's the big homie. LeBron is definitely the big homie. He's a lot of people big homie in the league, so people don't do certain things. Kid threw himself on the floor. LeBron missed the wide open 3. Jamal Murray iced the game winner. They ain't talking about that, though. Let's talk about it. Now, let's talk about people not showing up. All right. Swaggy P calling the corner boys. He trying to be funny. He really trying to take shots at D-Lo, but D-Lo showed up. Let's talk about the person they gave the money. They gave the boy the money. YT boy. They gave him the money. He ain't show up. He showed up game 3, but we gonna dog D-Lo because he had 0. But we already know D-Lo is inconsistent. But that's the internet. They pick and choose who they want to, you know, who can't take that. But I like how he takes it. I guarantee game 4, he's coming out. He's going to play. Whether he miss, he going to be shooting. I know that much. Austin Reeves, Hachi, guys got to step up. But Lakers is done. Nah, I tell you that. Lakers is done. Didn't want to play them in the first round anyway. They say, strategy. Don't do that. Play hero ball. Hero ball for what? If you know you can't beat the Giant. You can't beat Jokic right now? You ain't have no identity the whole season. No identity the whole season. So you think your test is to go into the first round and play the champions. I would have lost to the Pelicans, played somebody else in the first round. The team would have built some momentum. Players would have got a rhythm. The players that y'all think are these players, Gabe Vincent, all these dudes, he came from Miami, they was in the finals, he could shoot. All these shooters y'all try to, LeBron, pit around him, they could have probably, you feel me, did something if they had time to, you feel me, get into a groove. Y'all ain't have no identity in the NBA. I mean, in the regular season. So you can't walk into the playoffs. And this is why I love the teams from back in the days. I'm a Laker fan, so I remember how we finished the seasons off. You feel me? Kobe and Shaq ain't finished the seasons off on no slacks. They walked into the playoffs and had everybody scared to death to play them. You feel me? And that's how you got to do. You can't walk in it. You can't, and definitely not in this modern day era of NBA. You're not walk. These young boys will smoke your ass. How KG say? Lord. Them boys to give it to you. Stop playing. No Diddy, man. Stop. It's a new league right now. Look. LeBron's out of here. Steph ain't make the playoffs. KD about to be out of here. All our GOATs, they about to be gone. It's Luka, SGA, Tatum, Zion's, I don't know, but Zion. You feel me? But yeah, it's a new league, and these young boys ain't scared. Like, and I like their energy because they play and they got respect for LeBron. But it's like, bro, kid is 39. I'm not about to let the media dictate this, so I'm gonna take it at him. I'm gonna play ball. They're not scared, man. They're not scared. It's a different league, man. And these boys is chopped. I can't see them winning 4 in a row. Not against the champions. What you got to do? Get old LeBron? Get AD to get 50 every game? Back to the coaching. Back to the coaching. Back to the coaching. They said AD. Why he ain't shoot? Bro, I get the players are on the court and they're like, yo, you demand the ball. He has that aura. You are AD. You the second man on the team, supposed to be number 1. So you can demand the ball. But come on. You up by 20, so he probably felt comfortable. I don't got to demand the ball. I don't got to eat no more. I've been cooking him. You as a coach or the offensive coach, however the schemes go with basketball, somebody should have called the timeout while that score was trickling down and said, yo, drop the ball, download the AD. Let's start running it through AD again. Nobody said that. Boy had 1 shot, 2 shots maybe in the fourth quarter, and they say Aaron Gordon stopped him. How can somebody stop you if you took 2 shots? I get what the coach did. Mike Malone or whatever his name is. I believe it's Mike Malone. It's cool. He made an adjustment, and I like that. That's coaching. This is what I'm talking about. That's coaching. He was AD, and I don't care what nobody say. AD was cooking Jokic. He put Aaron Gordon on him. The papers say Aaron Gordon stopped him. The boy took 2 shots. How did he stop him? Like, he didn't. He made him didn't want to shoot. No, that's not it. No. Coaching. You ask them AAU, you ask them people in the parks with recreation teams, them coaches that's not in the NBA who take pride in coaching. They gonna tell you that boy ain't out there coaching. I could do that. That's what they gonna tell you. But y'all knock them. No, you can't. Yes, they could. Because they believe in what they doing. Like, you feel me? They're coaching. This guy out there with his hand in his pocket, like Walter, they said. He's standing there with his hands in his pocket. That's crazy. No clipboard, no nothing. LeBron telling who's coming in. He clipboard out here. This is what we doing. It's come on, man. You can't win like that. You cannot win like that. Stop. And you came to LA. We about titles. We not about going to the playoffs, bro. This is not Cleveland. Like, he been there every year since he been in the NBA. Yeah, in the East. I told you the West was a little different. And if you don't believe me, let's run it back. And there's no knock on LeBron. He's great. I'm not taking nothing from his game. But I said it's different in the West. Nobody want to acknowledge that. First year, missed the playoffs, right? I believe missed the playoffs. Second year, I think first exit or something. Third year they won the ring, right? Third year or second, something like that. Third bubble though. People was like, that's not another real ring. Like, you feel me? That was in the bubble. Even though I'm a Laker fan, we're gonna take that. we're gonna take that up in the Raptors. But as far as LeBron, like, that's a little bubble ring. And then I think they missed the playoffs again. Then back to the playoffs in 2 sweeps in the first round. It's crazy. And it's not like he got them boys from Cleveland. Like, he got AD. He constructs the team, and this what kills me. Like, he constructs the teams where he at, and then people still complain. These are the players that he wants. Those the homies. They got the handshakes. He got 13 handshakes with all of them, so you know they vibing. He fucks with them. It's not a nigga on the team he don't fucks with. They got handshakes, bro. Did you see the beginning of the season? Cam Reddish missed the shot. And I like the leadership. Cam Reddish missed the shot even though he a bum. Missed the shot wide open. LeBron said, that's my guy. He's going to shoot that shot again. Cam Reddish made the shot again a few games later. I like the leadership. But why is Darvin Ham really trying to force this guy with minutes? It's Cam Reddish. He was in the group with RJ Barrett, Zion. He ain't dumb. He's not dumb. Stop. I hate when they do that. And what are you holding on to? No, stop. What are you doing? It's gone. The potential is gone. I don't know what's going on. Injuries, whatever. It's gone. It's Cam Reddish. He might be all right on the team, backing up somebody, but they be trying to force him like he's some cooker. Like, he's not a cooker. Stop. If he was a cooker, he'd be starting somewhere. But enough about the Lakers. Let's talk about these refs. Can we talk about the refs? Because something has to give. It's just out of control now because it's blatantly, it's blatant. We watching it, like we're watching it and we're seeing it. Game 2 of the first round, Knicks and Philly. We already got an injured Embiid, so the fans is not getting what we really want to see. He's not 100%, but it not to take from the game. It's they're playing playoff basketball. Knicks is grinding. Shout out to my grandfather. But that last play, to come out, the refs that come out and say, or the replay center, whatever it is, that come out the next day and you should have left it alone. You should have said nothing. They said, oh, we missed 2 fouls down the stretch that made Devin Shinzo hit the 2-game winners. Why would you come out and say that? Like, why would you come out and say that? For what? You should have left it alone. We knew what was going on. That was a foul, but Nick Pride, we took that shit. I don't give a fuck. Win is a win. They didn't call foul. They took the ball from Maxey. We missed one. Hawkinstein, whatever how you pronounce his name, got the offensive rebound, threw it back out to the same player, and that guy hit the shot. It is what it is. It is what it is. But to come out and say we missed that call, why would you say that? But they made it up. They made it up. You know what I'm talking about. They made it up. Game 3. Joel Embiid. Flagrant foul. And that's my man. That's my man. I drove to Philly to go see my man. He dropped 50 on Boston. I was there. I paid tickets for my son. It was his birthday. I'm telling you. He wanted to go see Jaylen Brown. I wanted to go see Embiid. He dropped 50. I seen it. But yeah, check it. The kid was out of control. That was a dirty play. And check it. This is why they did it. They can't go back to give you can't right your wrongs from the other game. So what we do is game 3. We supposed to throw him out. We gotta throw him out. That's a dirty play. If it was anybody else, we'd throw him out. Dylan Brooks, Draymond Green, anybody with that aura. Westbrook, you see, we gonna get to Westbrook the other night. But anybody else would have got thrown out. The kid grabbed somebody's legs from the floor. He's on the floor. Grabbed somebody's legs going up for a layup and then shoved mid-ear. And that's my man. That's reckless, bro. That's called for ejection. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out the game. Bye. Go home. Now y'all down 0-3. It ain't no series. Y'all down 0-3. Ain't no way y'all coming back with Tobias Harris over me. Tobias Harris over me. Yeah, y'all not winning without no MB. Nah, that's not happening. That's not happening. But they couldn't do that. So we now let's look. Now let's act like we don't know what's going on. To throw him out, y'all go down 0-3, but we can't throw him out because we can't. First of all, we can't even without the play from the Knicks game. They down 0-2. It's the playoffs. We're not throwing him out, and that's crazy. That's crazy because he's a star. But it's star status. People got star status. Bro, you not telling me that wasn't they cover up? Like, that's they payback? Like, yo, all right, boom, we ain't throwing him out, so that game right there. And he goes on and get 50 again. Remember, I just said the 50 piece. He get 50 that game. They keep him in the game. He get 50. They win. Still in Philly for another game. Now, what I would say though, I'm not being favorite. I'm not giving no favoritism because that's one of my favorite players. But I get what he was doing because anybody know basketball, you know he's not 100%. They going into the playoffs. The Knicks got it automatically. They mindset is rough him up. He's not 100%. Get him out of his game. For him mentally, you got to fight back. Nah, you're not going to rough me up. You feel me? You can't get me out of my game. So I get it. So all the illegal screens, he got his butt out on the illegal screens. He bumped them and do all that extra stuff. That's cool. You feel me? It's cool. But that play right there was not basketball, bro. You don't do that. You don't do that. You look crazy doing that. Like, you don't do that. That kid could have got injured, bro. Like, really injured. Like, you don't do that, man. But now, let's go back to what I said. That aura and the demeanor. Westbrook last night get ejected. It looked like he was getting picked on. I'm just saying. I know he's the aggressor, but it looked like he got pushed by a taller dude. You feel me? Like, a taller dude pushed him from the behind. Like, he turned around like, what's up? He get ejected. But I didn't watch that game. I was bowling for my man's birthday, so I can't say too much. I was bowling alley. I ain't see too much, but when I start watching the game, I know what I saw. I know what I saw. Luka, actor. The playoffs is where actors are made. Luka, that was, come on, you sold that. And that's what players do. Embiid do that a lot. There's a lot of players. LeBron do. There's a lot of players that do that. That's part of the game now, I guess. It's part of the game. That's how you get to the line. That's how you get regular chippy points. They call that chippy points. Little free throws. You feel me? I get that. And if you can make somebody or have the ref think that you got fouled, I get it. Some players drag it too far. What Luka did last night, it changed the whole, even though they was winning, but it changed the whole atmosphere of the game, like where it makes the refs have to be on top of everything that happens. Like, you feel me? He grabbed his arm to stop him. Luka spent all crazy, out of control, and then ran up on Westbrook like he was about to do something. Westbrook didn't hit him in the chest. Yo, back up. PJ Washington pushes him in the back. Westbrook turns around, give him a shove back. Westbrook get ejected. But why? Was that wilder than what Embiid did? And I'm not saying, you feel me? Like, I'm not trying to, but it is what it is. Like, if he didn't get ejected for that move, why get ejected for pushing somebody who pushed me? That I didn't even foul. So the flagrant foul that I did get on this guy, somebody else fouled me, and I can't confront him. I get ejected. Why? What they need to do for the refs, though, is something, when I say something has to give, it's going to continue because nothing happens. Like, you feel me? So now when they get a pattern, you know how jobs hit you with the, oh, you called out every other Friday, so that's a pattern. You can't do, no, refs, you can't do that. You can't have 3 wrong calls, 3 playoff games, and then still play the playoff game and get paid? No, you have to sit down, no pay for this game. Because now we don't know if you're on some Tom Donaghy shit. Like, what's going on here? Who you working with? But yeah, the refs play a major part in the game, and that's not what the fans pay their money to come see. I don't pay to come see you take somebody out their game to give them a couple of fouls so the other team can get a momentum and shift the game that way, and the way Vegas or whoever got it lined up. That shit is corny, bro. It's corny. You got people who's really paying they dollars to come here to these games and watch the game, and it's really probably rigged. Like,
you aware that it's people watching this shit, you want them to subscribe. You gotta tell people what to do nowadays, basically. Because a nigga watch a whole 15-minute, 20-minute video.
And now he ain't got nothing to go off for, right?
Yeah,
like,
and he don't know what to do, what you want him to do.
It's called an action assignment.
Call to action.
Oh, right. Copy, all right.
Yo, subscribe. Yo, drop your comment. How y'all feel about that?
So I gotta set that page up.
Yeah, act like your shit's set up.
Yeah.
Your shit's
Everything is
set up.
set up.
You're doing an amazing job, though. Like,
That's a fact.
Like,
If you want to hear me say what they ain't gonna say, subscribe.
Subscribe.
you want to hear me say what they want to say? Subscribe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hit it.
and
Let me get that.
If you want to hear me say what they ain't gonna say, like, subscribe, and follow my page, man.
Let's do it.
I had an intro, but I ain't had no outro. Shit. Just follow me, man. Subscribe, like, whatever, man. My take.